Oh yeah, the pipe puzzle. Of course. I remember this quite vividly. So you need to direct the water flow. This is a stone up here that needs to fall out. And to do that, you need to increase the pressure of the water. So I know that this one needs to go down.
I can hear the water rushing downwards now.
It's fine. If you push that down, it pisses out water to the bottom here, so you're going to leave that there. So it's left and down. I'm pretty sure it's the same with here. It's down. I think down on this one.
I can hear the water rushing in and downwards now.
Yeah, you can hear it pissing out water. So it should be... So look, this is the little pressure dial.
Pressure's very high now.
Turn this. Should stop. Oops. It should stop exploding.
Valve open.
Okay. You turn this one then as well.
Valve closed.
There we go. I think if you turn it off...
Valve closed.
You need to wait for... There should be something to interact with here. I'm sure you interact with this box. And it's stone to fall out.
Valve open.
Oh, there we go.
The block isn't moving all the way.
Well, the animation for this game is that there's no animation that it just spawned to the floor. Oh, this isn't spooky. I've had just wandered in here. Like, don't worry about traps or anything.
Wow! This must be the place.
Oh, my. I don't think I actually believed it.
Undisturbed for centuries.
So the manuscript is genuine. It will lead us to the treasure.
Again, it defines what you... Well, it depends on what you define as treasure. You know? So you need to press this here, but it doesn't work. You notice when you stand on this, it makes a weird noise. So if you listen carefully... I don't know if you can hear that. It goes... Like someone's standing on a switch. If you look at the manuscript, this is this one.
It reads, "The first find the knights who share a horse and grasp the stone to open the way."
So the stone to open the way is this here, and the knights riding the horse is this here. So, funny enough, you need two people to get in here.
Anna Maria, could you try pressing the button here, please?
I don't know
Sure.
why. I don't know why I needed to come all the way here and ask her. You fine?
Ready?
She's got such a weird
Here
walk.
goes.
Nice. Secret doors, my arse. These next 4 puzzles that are going to come up are stupidly confusing for me. Me and my small, tiny little brain. So, we're in a room. It looks like the sand on the floor, doesn't it? I think it's supposed to be stone. So, these statues in each 4 corners represent like a certain part of the manuscript, such as the 𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘱𝘦𝘪𝘳, the coat of arms, and these... I don't know why it says black symbols. They're red. Unless I'm fucking colorblind and I've never noticed. But yeah, is there 3 of them then? Yeah, there must be. So one of them's 𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘱𝘦𝘪𝘳, one of them's coat of arms, and the one we're doing now is the black symbols. So you look at this statue. These are quite confusing because there's not much hint. In fact, there's no hints in this game. It's just, yeah, it's good luck. And then what's more annoying is the fact that every time you want to take a look at the manuscript, you have to exit, look at the manuscript. Even if you want to like read one of these, like later in this mission, you have to read like first 4. And I remember reading it multiple times or having to listen to George read it because the game doesn't have a diary, so you could just jot down what you need to. I guess it's probably better if I just wrote down certain points of the verse. Actually, I don't know why I didn't do that. Come on, the weird shit you think of when you're playing video games. But yeah, if you look at the statue here,
A knight holding a shield. The shield looks like a riddle.
okay. So we're given these 4 symbols, and then we're given these dials here. Basically, these switches obviously move these, and you have to figure out. It's a sequence. So it's star, moon, cross. It should be star, moon, cross again, which then you have to represent down here. I think it's going to be star, moon, cross. So it'll be moon, cross, star, moon. It'd be nice if George's head wasn't like 40% of the screen. So it's moon, cross. Oh, I should have left that star. Of course you can't go back. You have to go full rotation. It should be moon. Hey, it was. Nice.
Done it.
Nice work.
I remember these puzzles because I remember getting stuck on them. That's the first one. This one is the 𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘩𝘦𝘪𝘳. Again, it's not quite obvious what you need to do. This one I don't really understand. I know the solution because I remember it in my head. It's something weird like that. I have this weird memory like that. I always remember crap, but I don't need to. So,
𝘱𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘩𝘦𝘪𝘳 in some pattern.
again, all these are like sequences. I'm trying to think. I know the solution for the 𝘱𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘩𝘦𝘪𝘳. So it's what's annoying is you can't just leave it at this.
𝘱𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘱𝘦𝘪𝘳 in some pattern.
So you notice that the red for 𝘱𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘩𝘦𝘪𝘳 and the blue ones. So the red ones are, the pattern is up, up, left, left. So naturally the next pattern will be either down, down, or right, right. That makes sense. And the blue one is, I think that's down, right, right, up. I don't know this one. Up, up, left, left. I'm pretty sure the solution for the red one is down, down. Which then, when you come into the statue, you put I think you put 2 of the reds down. It's either down or right. It's one or the other. Like that. I don't remember the blue one. I don't do well with sequences in games. It's okay, I took a pause because I was I was trying to think out how this pattern works. If this was a bit longer, I think I get it. I think it's always in doubles, if that's right. So if we go 1 up from this, it would be maybe bottom, bottom, right, right, then top, top, and then left, left, and then bottom, bottom, right, right again. I think so. If this is right, it should be top and then left for the next sequence. So that's at the top. So this needs to be. Don't know if this is gonna work. I'm winging it. Holy shit! It actually is.
George, you're a miracle worker.
Thanks,
You
brain.
know, sometimes I think I just might be.
I mean, I'm not. That took me way too long. I had to literally pause the video while I figured it out. Wow. I mean, it doesn't help that the manuscript isn't. I should really have took screenshots of this and memorized it. Oh well. This next part's even worse because these coat of arms, you can't really see them. They're especially the middle one. Like, that's quite annoying. So, again, all this is still a sequence. This is even harder to explain. I kind of know what it is though. It's It's to do with the background and the color of the icons. So the fourth night is a red herring, basically. So the sequence is obviously, it's blue and gold, gold and blue, blue and gold, and then obviously it has to be gold and blue. So it would be blue background with gold icons. So this one has to be blue background with gold icons. Is there more than one? Blue and gold. I don't think there is. So that has to be the first one then. There's only one. That's number one. Go back here again, and the second one is it's blue and gold again, and then white on blue. Then red on white would mean that it has to be a red icon, and going back to this, it must be a blue background. No, it can't be blue because it's gold, so it's got to be blue and gold, then white in the middle. So it's got to be a red icon and a gold background. Yeah. Red icon, gold background. Red icon. That. Okay then. We'll leave it at that. I don't know if this is right. I really hope this is right, because I don't want to have to stand here for like half an hour figuring out the solutions. What we got here? It's red and white. This is where it gets hard, because you can't really see the bottom dude. That obviously has to be red and gold, then blue and gold. There's got to be color there's white, so it's got to be white on blue. Okay. Is there any white? Oh, there's white on blue. Nice. Oh, there's one or the other. So I'll leave at this, and I'll do the next one. And if it's wrong, I'll just change this. It should be 2. 2, 1, 3. Yeah, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3. Yeah. The top one's 3, 1, 2. And the first, yeah, okay, so the number is the same. So the bottom one is white and gold, gold and white, and then, what's that one? White and gold again. It's got to be gold and white. Okay. Have a look. Any gold and white? There's one there. Holy shit, it actually works.
Excellent.
Wow. Thanks, brain. I was expecting that to not work. Wow. Bloody sequences. You notice that when you stand in here, it does that weird noise again. You have to ask to stand in an alcove?
Anna Maria, could you go stand in one of the alcoves?
Why?
This
The
guy asked.
manuscript says we need to take our place in the circle.
Asking why.
Oh, I see. What happens then?
Well, if we're lucky, we find ourselves in the treasure room.
And I get the treasure.
That's the plan.
Aha.
What?
Nothing.
Come on, Anna Maria. Hey, what's the matter?
It's such a big step. Don't you see? If the
No.
treasure's really there, then everything changes.
But, Anna Maria, it changes for the better.
But you think so?
I know so. I've been poor often enough.
Maybe it's not about the money.
So maybe it's not. But whatever happens, the way you and I have done this, the way we've been together, the way it's worked out, it's gotta be a force for good, don't you think? A positive thing, a good thing. Agreed?
Agreed.
So let's do it.
You're right. Let's do it.
Don't know why we was having a fucking midlife crisis right then. That was odd, wasn't it? It's almost like she's guilty of something. And George is such a dumbass. I don't know. I hate how they portrayed George in this game. Like he just comes off as stupid for believing this woman. I didn't trust her as soon as she appeared in my workspace, bringing gangsters that murdered me. Oh, George.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Is it?
Me too. You know something? I don't think it's medieval. I think it's even older.
Almost biblical.
Yeah, it seems familiar. Why is that?
So many paintings of angels, I guess.
You're right. Botticelli, Michelangelo.
But none so beautiful as this.
So, how are we gonna get it out?
Oh, it feels like stealing.
Are you kidding? I don't see anyone else down here putting in the hours.
You're right. Come on, let's do it.
Atta girl.
Oh, stuck in there. So this statue can instantly kill George, which is quite funny. So if you click on it, Blark. One for the back pocket. Poor George. So if you look on the floor, you can't really see. This stupid camera angle really makes it difficult. Obviously we're on a compass. South. I guess that's supposed to be east. It's I don't know why it looks like a W. North, south, east, and west. Never eat shredded wheat. That's what you gotta remember. So I've remembered that for like 30 odd years now. And it served me well. So if you look, you can check out shit on the floor if you need to. So this is the third verse, which is this one.
It reads, "The third, follow the master's worldly route and prove yourself worthy to lift.
Or bench.
First, the fortress where he did fight, but was overwhelmed by Mamluk's might. Then he traveled to Longshanks' fair city, and as grand preceptor he was received. To the temple at Villeneuve, where he was appointed Grand Master of the Order, before journeying to the island where he holds his court." I think the master must be Jacques de Molay. The fortress must be Acre with the mention of Mamluks. Longshanks is easy, that's London. Temple is in France. Island Court. Which one could this be?
So basically George told you the answer right there. So if you look on the icons on the floor,
London.
and if you right click them, you can interact with them.
London.
Then this one's Paris.
Paris.
Acre is this one?
Acre.
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 And the only one we need now is to do with where he holds his court. It may say in the PDF. I know what it is, but let's give it a shot, shall we? Constantinople. In fact, it shouldn't even be this. No, we're looking for Jacques de Molay, aren't we? Where are you, Jackie boy? Head of Britain, position of Grand Knight and North Sceptre of England. He fought bravely in Acre under Christian control, where born by Mamluks. The fall of Acre was humiliating for the Christians, represent the humiliation of standard, blah blah blah. Captured early lands. Moving his base to Cyprus. He immediately moved to his plans to recapture. Okay, so it's got to be Cyprus. Anyone there that jumps that at me? And Cyprus is somewhere here.
Rome.
Or is it this one?
Paris. Cyprus.
Okay, let's try this one.
Cyprus.
I think I know what I did wrong then. It has to be in order, doesn't it? So he was to do with the Mamluk, so he needs to go to Acre first,
Acre.
which is this one. I specifically wrote this down because I know I'd struggle remembering this. And then he went to London, which is this one.
London.
And then he headed to Paris.
Paris.
Was this one Cyprus?
Cyprus.
And then he went to Cyprus.
Cyprus.
No, he did a nice special noise.
I've got it.
Noise.
Oh, strange. It's so much lighter than
I know writing this down would have, well, printing it out was would have
I know.
helped me.
Amazing. Now all we gotta do is work out how we get out of here.
Thanks, printer. So, we've got weird statue, and to get out, this moves in certain directions, and this is where verse 4 comes into play. Let's give it a read.
It reads, "The last, to see the light, turn from holy Sion to face, the great fortress of the Empire of the East, the seat of the Holy Church in the west, the learned Coptic city to the south."
Oh, of course I went the wrong way. So, that's pointing towards Constantinople. You press down, it should click. Okay, and we'll go left again, and which is pointing towards Rome, and press down. And then if we head towards left again, which is then pointing towards Alexandria, press down. Oh yeah, I was right.
It worked.
Let's get out of here.
I was thinking the Empire of the East, and I was thinking that's not Rome. Is it?
We did it, George.
I know. Are we brilliant or
I
what?
just walked out of there.
Hangs on me.
No way. That's my treat.
Okay, I'll buy you dinner.
Deal.
It's got such an odd, like, weird walk.
Oh, what a meal.
What an evening.
Yep.
Well, time for bed, I think.
Time for sofa. I better hit the sack.
George, wouldn't you be more comfortable here?
Oh, good lord.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Want to show me what you think it means?
How long you got?
All night.
George has got 5 minutes.
It'll do.
Oh, good lord.
Starters.
One thing.
Yeah?
Who's Nico? Last night, you talked about her in your sleep.
Oh, she's somebody I knew once.
You should only be worrying about if he's shagging you and he's calling your name.
Different country.
Something like that.
One more thing.
Last one.
Turn the angel round, would you?
Is this supposed to be like sexy? It's not. It's really cringy. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. Oh my god, thank god it's over. Oh.
My grandfather used to say to me, "George, life is full of ups and downs, and with a face like yours, you'd better get used to the downs."
Wow, what an asshole.
Very funny. But in the end, not far from the truth. So how did it all go wrong this time? Let's go back to the Pasha Palace.
It's almost like he was betrayed. I didn't see that coming.
Anna Maria and I had...
Shagged.
I was asleep when I heard a noise. I didn't see who did it or what they did with Anna Maria, but when I came around, she was gone, and in her place was the waiter, which was strange. Kinda reassuring. I hadn't ordered room service, but that wasn't why he was there. He wanted answers, and I believed him when he said he'd shoot me through each kneecap if he didn't get them. I think it's safe to say he had his own agenda, and somehow he knew about the cherub. I seem to remember saying, "Anna Maria's been kidnapped," but the waiter was more interested in the cherub. How big was it? Was it really gold? Who was I working for? Then, suddenly, sirens. Terrific, I thought. I'm going to be rescued from this lunatic. It was the cavalry, all right. And they sure were coming to arrest somebody. Me. My face had been recognized on security footage at Top Copy. They thought I was a terrorist. And the waiter? Yeah, he was no waiter. He was some kind of cop, name of 𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮. Things were just getting peachier and peachier. 𝘨𝘮𝘮 told him to seal the room, then he left. A soldier with an interesting face came really close and said, "Mr. George, you have been a very bad boy. You are going to prison for a long, long time." I thanked him, like a good American citizen, and then it all went black.
I don't understand why the shit does that.
And here I am. Not your average vacation cruise, huh?
Like, why would you knock somebody out? Then you have to fucking carry them. It's so dumb. So he was obviously stabbed in the back by Anna Maria, which everyone kind of already knew. She's kidnapped 𝘨𝘮𝘮. She's the one who knocked you out, you dumbass. I don't know how they can keep him in prison though. Surely he's surely he should be tried in America. I don't know. I don't know how legislation works in Istanbul, but I'm pretty sure you can't arrest an American citizen and trial for him for terrorism. It's so weird. It's such a stupid story. But anyway, we are in prison. This prison section is very quick. So yeah, we'll get that done, and then we'll find out where the pissing Anna Maria's been kidnapped to.